actually works because it didn't do it the first time. So this is something I can edit out. And it's actually running. Okay, thank you.
He's OCD, just forget about him.
Okay, we're back. I didn't want to bore you with the repairs. So, as you can see, I have the survey rod and the connector back on the flap. Is it perfect? No, but we're going to give it a whirl, see how it flies. Like I said, Angie, she named them the crash test dummies, and boy, howdy, they have been. But they've been doing really good,
Yeah,
haven't they?
well.
I mean, for people who have really, I mean, I tried this 40 years ago with wood and sticks and stones and stuff. So this stuff is really good. It just works so much better than what we had to deal with 40 years ago. These planes are very rough when, well, they're rough now. They're rough when you get them, but they actually work really well. So, like I said, the repairs went okay, and we've decided that this time we're going to put the wheels back on. They don't take off and land very well unless you have like a glass-like surface. But I did find out the hard way that if you have the landing gear on there, no matter what, it will help with crash damage. So
And I'm the one that's normally crashing more.
she may crash more than me, but oh look, I see.
So my poor little plane has been through a lot, but it is still ready to go.
Yeah, I see damage I didn't even realize was there. But so we did this. So that as far as I can tell, they're ready to fly. The difference between the two is Angie still has a brand new propeller on there, and believe it or not, even though these things come from, you know, Eachine, I know they come from China or something, there actually is a pretty good support system as far as spare parts go. So there are spare parts out there. We were starting to run low on propellers. We only had 2 new propellers left because it's a 50-50 shot. They do have the propeller savers on there, the prop savers. So when you get into a bind, they usually just fall off. You really gotta crash them hard to break the propeller. But the other thing that usually happens that's even more annoying is it falls off and flies away, and you can't find it. So you actually can lose propellers just as easily as breaking them. So this one has a new propeller on it that was flying great. And this one actually has, since I was using the hot glue gun, I took the 2 propellers that we already had that were broken in half, and I glued them back together. I'm not going to recommend it as a thing to do, but there it is. It's on there. They look the same as the other ones. We'll find out when we fly next time. You know, what the heck? I just forgot to order propellers. I'm like, look, I got 4 pieces. We can make 2 propellers. So we did that. Then the other thing is the glue gun. Nice glue gun. You see it's from Flight Test. Okay? Because what we're going to show you in the follow-up is we have a brand new Flight Test complete plane kit. We're going to move up. Woo! We're going to move up from these guys. We're not going to get rid of these guys. These are our trainers. But we have purchased a complete Flight Test Simple Scout, which has a 35.5, like a 3-foot wingspan. These batteries for these things are like the size of a sugar cube. The Flight Test battery, the power, everything. It's a big step up. But the cool part is these things, these Eachine Warbirds having the onboard, gyros. Yeah, they all have servos. Yeah, the gyros that help you train everything. We got the extra part for the Scout that does the same thing. So it's supposed. Plus, they look like they fly, really simple and slow and everything. So we're going to follow up with a complete build, but it came with this glue gun. It's a really nice glue gun. I love it. It's powerful. It's 300 amp, which keeps you, you have got a good ready supply of hot glue, so you can keep working and not waiting and everything. But just let me inform you. On the left-hand side of the gun is a power control. Low, medium, high, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there's a little pot, a power pot on here. I didn't know that. So it says in the instructions, allow to heat 3 to 5 minutes before using. So I did that, filled it up, put the first stick in, started introducing the second stick, and then when I pulled the trigger, bang, it broke. Ugh. The cool part was, we took it apart, looked inside, the linkage just pulled apart, nothing actually broke. We were able to put it back together and make it work just fine. So, word of warning, great gun, too much power, or well, more than you need, but you have to remember to adjust the pot to at least medium and give it a good 7 minutes. There shouldn't be a whole lot of resistance on the trigger. Turn up the power. I had to, once it was ready to go, I had to turn down the power a little bit because these things are so light and made out of just nothing but styrofoam, polystyrene. I don't want to burn a hole through them. So we will be building the Scout.
Stay tuned.
So that's what's going to happen coming up next. And we're also trying to get some good footage from the ground. And I purchased a very small camera that we're going to carve a hole in this cockpit. It may ugly it up a little bit, but so what? So I have a very small spy camera. We're going to put it in here. And then once we figure everything else out and get the Scout running, we're gonna fly these and the Scout. So stay tuned for more.
Yes.
All right.
This will be after the winds of March.
Yeah.
It's a little
The-
windy now.
The winds
so.
have been like anywhere between 8 and 15 miles an hour. So, you know, when you're flying a 1.3 ounce plane, not good. The cool part is the Scout's going to be able to handle that a lot better, and we're just excited. So we're going to go through the build and the paint and the maiden test and the flight and all that. So there'll be more to come on projects and plates, right, Ann?
Projects and plates.
Woohoo! Talk to you guys later.